Have you ever wondered what it takes for someone to go from the child of immigrant parents to one of the most talked about political figures in America? Today, I want to take you through the extraordinary life journey of Zohran Mamdani, a story filled with ambition, identity, determination, and the courage to challenge the status quo. Zohran Mamdani was born on October 18, 1991, in Kampala, Uganda, into a family that deeply valued education, creativity, and social justice. His father, Mahmoud Mamdani, is a world-renowned political scientist, while his mother, Mira Nair, is an Academy Award-nominated filmmaker known for telling powerful human stories. Growing up in such an intellectually rich environment, Zohran learned early that ideas could change lives. When he was still a child, his family moved to New York City, where a new chapter of his life began. Like many immigrant families, adapting to a different country wasn't always easy. He had to balance multiple cultures while finding his own identity. Those experiences gave him a deep understanding of the challenges faced by immigrants and working-class families. As he grew older, Zohran developed a passion for justice. Instead of choosing a high-paying career, he wanted to work directly with people. Before entering politics, he became a housing counselor, helping families who were at risk of losing their homes. Day after day, he listened to heartbreaking stories from parents struggling to pay rent and children living with uncertainty. Those experiences changed his life forever. He realized that many hardworking people weren't failing because they lacked determination. They were trapped by systems that made it difficult to get ahead. Rather than helping one family at a time, Zohran wanted to change the policies affecting thousands of families. That decision led him into politics. In 2020, Zohran Mamdani announced his campaign for the New York State Assembly. Many people believed he had little chance of winning. He wasn't backed by wealthy donors or powerful political families. He was simply a young candidate with big ideas and an even bigger belief that ordinary people deserved to be heard. Instead of relying on expensive advertisements, Zohran built a grassroots campaign. Volunteers knocked on thousands of doors, spoke with neighbors, and encouraged communities to vote. His campaign focused on affordable housing, healthcare, public transportation, and economic fairness. Against all expectations, he won. His victory wasn't just his own, it became a symbol of what determined communities could accomplish when they worked together. Winning the election was only the beginning of Zohran Mamdani's journey. As a member of the New York State Assembly, he focused on issues affecting everyday New Yorkers. He advocated for affordable housing, stronger tenant protections, improved public transportation, workers' rights, and policies aimed at reducing economic inequality. Whether people agreed with his ideas or not, many recognized his passion and commitment to representing his constituents. As his influence grew, so did the attention surrounding him. Supporters praised him as a bold advocate for working families and younger generations. Critics challenged many of his proposals and questioned his political approach. Like many public figures involved in major political debates, Zohran often found himself at the center of controversy. Yet he continued speaking openly about the issues he believed were important, accepting that leadership often comes with criticism. One of the defining moments of his career came as he gained national recognition for his energetic campaigning and ability to connect with younger voters. Through social media, neighborhood organizing, and direct conversations with residents, he showed that modern politics could be driven by community engagement rather than massive campaign spending. His story became about more than politics. It became a story of representation and hope. For many immigrants and children of immigrants, Zohran Mamdani became proof that your background doesn't determine your future. He showed that determination, education, and public service can open doors that once seemed impossible. His journey also reminds us that democracy depends on ordinary people choosing to get involved. Whether it's volunteering, organizing, or simply speaking up, meaningful change often begins with individuals who refuse to stay silent. Of course, the road hasn't been easy. Politics is one of the toughest professions in the world. Every speech is analyzed, every decision is debated, and every success brings new challenges. Yet Zohran has continued to emphasize public service, civic participation, and listening to the people he represents. From a young boy born in Uganda to an immigrant growing up in New York, From helping struggling families avoid eviction to becoming one of America's most recognizable young political leaders, Zohran Mamdani's life is a story of perseverance, conviction, and purpose. Whether history ultimately celebrates or criticizes his political legacy, one thing is certain: his journey has inspired millions to believe that their voices matter. And perhaps that's the greatest lesson of Zohran Mamdani's story, that no matter where you come from, you have the power to shape the future if you're willing to stand up for what you believe in.